Hello, sunshine. Hated that. Hello, sunshine. It's Rachel, back with another video. Okay, so since it is Mental Health Awareness Month, I had a few ideas of what I wanted to do for a video in honor of this wondrous month, but ultimately I'm feeling both creative and uncreative, as in I just want to watercolor. I've done it before, so it's not super creative for a video, but I wanted to do something artsy, so that's what I'm gonna do. Classic. So I have this frame with 4 little picture frames as one, and even though it has 6 words in it, I think I'm gonna try to make it like an art thing with one of my favorite like mental health related quotes. The thing is, like, when I looked it up, because I tried to figure out who said it first, a book came up, but I think it's in a song. It's a very common phrase for people who want to deal with like mental health stuff, which is, it's okay not to be okay. So my plan is to do it's okay not to be okay. So to start with, I have some watercolor paper. Okay, and I'm gonna trace the like backing of so I can get the exact size, and then I'm gonna cut that out. So that's the first step. So looking at it the way that you read, I'm gonna have a small upright, long, big, long, big, long, small upright. Okay. I want to write out the phrases first. It is funny because literally like an hour ago I went for a social distance walk with my friend, and we were talking about how it's okay if you're not okay, and I hadn't even told her I was planning on doing this. It just happened. Okay. I feel like I have to pick warm tones or cool tones. And I feel like cool tones fit better, but the thing is with both warm tones and cool tones, there's 3 of each, and I have 4 things. I guess my last okay could be a mix of all 3. Done! You problem solver, you. That sounded like I was congratulating. Sounds like I was congratulating myself, but I meant it as a joke of like, you the viewer, solved my problem. I'm gonna go rainbow order, but I already put blue on this, so blue. Blue. I'm blue, bada bee bada boo 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 boo. I can't feel my feet when I sit down. That was a joke, but also very true. When I sit on the floor, I really struggle to feel my feet. I don't think my life was meant to be lived with the possibility of sitting on the floor. And that's just the truth. So here it is before I make the knot better. My foot fell asleep. I'm not into it. Time for me to do another. It's okay. to be or not to be? That is the question. To be. I feel as if, I mean, not as much now, but like, I feel like there used to be such a big like stereotype about going to therapy, and I'm like, who cares? You're talking to a person. You're getting help in some way, shape, or form. It's a good thing. It's not like people are shamed for going to see the doctor or calling the police when they need help. But you need help with your mental health? Shame on you. I think that's stupid. So, okay. It's done. Alright, so now I'm just gonna wait for those to dry. And then I'll put like dark ink on the words and make them look exactly the way I want to. While I wait for them to dry, let me see, do I not have my phone right here with me? Beery. My foot fell asleep so bad it's like giving out on me like rock. It's this one. Ooh, love that. I'm back. Well, I've been standing here for a while, but so in order to open up a little bit more about my mental health, on national, is it national? Whatever. In order to open up more about my mental health during Mental Health Awareness Month, I figured I could answer some questions that I found online, because I am really awkward talking about myself. Just talking about myself, it's uncomfortable for me. I have been diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, as well as with can I talk? I don't remember, there's like an more official term, but I have been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and depression. So that's fun. Also, second question is, do you have medication and or therapy? As I talked on and off for 7-ish years. I was about 17 when I went the first time. But medication, I'm not currently on any medication. So the third question, I'm very happy that I'm not on medicine, which I can answer more about in the third question, which says, what therapy / medication have you tried and has any worked for you? So I'm going to start with medication since it bleeds over. I have tried, I think, maybe 4 or 5 types of medication, and none of them worked for me, which is why I'm happy that I'm not on it anymore. I started taking anxiety medicine senior year of college. So I also very recently stopped taking it, with a conversation with my psychiatrist, not just like by myself. But I honestly don't remember all of the ones I took. And then I stopped taking anxiety medicine. And that story is, I hate taking medicine every single day. It's my least favorite. Have I had problems for as long as I can remember? As long as I can remember. Remember a time when I didn't feel anxious or stressed out or sad in some way. God, I can feel my foot falling asleep again. So the next question is, do your family and friends know? And the answer is yes. Yeah. I don't know how much every single person knows, but I don't really try to hide it. I don't see the point. I'm a sad, anxious girl. I've been trying not to be, but I am. That's that. Does this affect your work and daily living? Yeah. It does. It affects pretty much everything. So, what makes me feel calm? I really like nature. I don't like going for hikes and stuff. It's funny, I don't like going for hikes or things like that, or really like existing within nature, but I like looking at it. I like knowing it exists. The sky really calms me down, so does the ocean, which is why I have 2 of my tattoos. I'm still planning on doing a tattoo tour once I get my 6th tattoo. I have 5 right now, which is more than the last time I talked about them. Surprise. And I know you can see some right now. But, yeah, that's all I don't remember where I was. I got off track and I lost where I was. So I probably have a sentence in there that just has no end, which is actually something that happens to me a lot. Because, fun fact, I also dissociate a lot. I don't have like a dissociative disorder, I don't think, but I just don't, the things that happen for me, like I really can't keep track of time. Time means nothing to me. Literally nothing. I do not know how long I've been sitting on this floor talking. I could not give you a single guess. I don't know. It is meaningless to me, just completely. So that's a fun fact about me. I do also just like lose track of things. I'll be talking and literally in the middle of my sentence forget what I was gonna say. I'll zone out immediately. Sometimes I'm talking to people and then I'm suddenly very confused as to why no one is singing. Because I had a song playing in my head and then it stopped and then I was like, oh, this person's talking. Like, why aren't they singing? Anyways, that's a thing that happens to me. That's just a fun fact. And I forgot what I was saying. What makes music? I don't like silence. So music makes me feel calm. I wouldn't say like watching TV makes me feel calm, or like YouTube or what, like videos makes me feel calm, because it doesn't necessarily, but it's better than silence. I don't like silence. But yeah, music. Speaking of music, I am going to make a Spotify playlist of mental health songs that I like. Well, mental health. They're songs that make me feel understood in relation to my mental health, whether they are specifically about mental health or not. So I'm gonna make that Spotify playlist and I'll post a link down below. A lot of mountains out of molehills and a lot of molehills out of mountains. What advice would you give others suffering? Go to therapy. Therapy is the thing that has helped me the most. Also, another thing is I think talking to people about it makes it better, because once I started telling people that I was struggling with mental health stuff, it stopped feeling like a secret. And like when it was a secret, it felt like it was more a part of me and less something I was dealing with. And the more I started talking to people about it, the less it felt like it was like branded into my DNA, and just felt more like something I could deal with. That makes me smile. I actually smile pretty easily. To make me smile. I don't know, I laugh pretty easily, I smile pretty easily. For someone who's depressed, I'm a pretty happy person. So my Sharpies both suck. I used them too much. I went through a phase right at the beginning of quarantine where I was coloring like entire pages black for the aesthetic, and it destroyed my 2 black Sharpies. Cute. Great. Cute. All right. I'm once again losing feeling in one of my feet. Classic. Can't feel my feet when I'm with you. I know I've already made that joke, but I really just want to be off the floor. Cute. Here we go. I cannot feel my foot. It's gonna be real fun when I stand up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like what you see and want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video, ring the notification bell. I hope you guys have a great day and are a little more mindful this Mental Health Awareness Month. But also always. Why have a month for something that you should think about all the time? I'm thinking of so many months right now. But for now, we're just talking about this one. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Peace, love, and buttercups. This time that I am watercoloring, yeah.